On May 6, 2025, Pakistan claimed it downed 5 Indian warplanes, including 3 elite Rafales, using Chinese-made J-10C fighters and PL-15 missiles. This wasn't just a military clash, it was a wake-up call. For the first time, China's next-gen air combat system proved itself in live warfare, and it changed everything. From tech dominance to global arms race shifts, what happened in the skies that day could reshape modern air power forever. The May 6th confrontation began with an Indian Air Force operation dubbed Operation Sindoor, which involved targeted airstrikes on suspected militant camps in Pakistan-administered Kashmir and parts of Punjab. Framed as a surgical and limited strike, the mission was India's attempt to neutralize threats without inviting open warfare. But Pakistan's military was already on alert. According to Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar, intelligence had flagged India's intentions hours in advance, prompting an immediate activation of Pakistan's air defense assets. What followed wasn't just retaliation, it was coordination. Pakistan scrambled a fleet of Chinese-built J-10C jets, positioning them alongside integrated early warning systems. In less than 90 minutes, Pakistan claimed to have downed 5 Indian aircraft, 3 Dassault Rafale fighters, 1 Su-30 Mki, and a MiG-29. India, predictably, dismissed these claims as disinformation, but the emergence of images showing a downed Rafale on Indian soil added fuel to the fire. A French intelligence official later confirmed to CNN that at least 1 Rafale was indeed lost in air combat. Pakistan's rules of engagement were specific: engage only jets that dropped payloads. This strategic restraint added legitimacy to their claims and pointed to a highly disciplined operational approach. The J-10Cs didn't operate in isolation. They were part of a broader, networked kill chain, involving ZK-03 AWACS aircraft, ground radar, and HQ-9 air defense systems on standby. This wasn't just a military engagement, it was a statement. A direct encounter between Western-supplied multi-role fighters and an all-Chinese combat system, with the latter coming out decisively ahead. It wasn't just what was shot down, it was how cleanly, quickly, and systematically it happened. This aerial engagement underscores the volatile nature of India-Pakistan relations and the potential for rapid escalation. It also highlights the increasing role of advanced military technology in shaping the outcomes of such conflicts. At the heart of Pakistan's swift and precise retaliation was a trio of Chinese military technologies working in unison: the J-10C fighter, the PL-15 beyond visual range missile, and a fully networked electronic warfare ecosystem. This wasn't just an equipment test. It was China's first-ever demonstration of a full-spectrum aerial combat system in live warfare, and it delivered. Let's start with the J-10C, a 4.5-generation multi-role fighter jet equipped with the KLJ-7A GON AESA radar, a system with a detection range of over 300 kilometers. This radar significantly outperformed the Rafale's RB-2AA radar, which uses older gallium arsenide tech with fewer components and reduced range. According to Chinese pilots, this advantage is like fighting in the dark where only one side has night vision. The J-10C locked on first and fired first. That's where the PL-15 missile comes in. With an effective range over 200 kilometers, the PL-15 is one of the world's longest-range air-to-air missiles, equipped with its own AESA radar seeker, giving it fire-and-forget functionality at long distances. In contrast, India's Rafale fighters rely primarily on Mica missiles, with effective ranges under 80 kilometers, putting them at a significant disadvantage. But raw specs don't win wars. What made the difference here was systemic integration. The J-10CS operated in conjunction with Pakistan's ZK-03 AWACS, which could track up to 100 targets simultaneously, guiding jets with real-time battlefield data. India's older Falcon AWACS systems, by comparison, can manage about 40 targets and often suffer from limited radar horizon in mountainous terrain. Electronic warfare also played a decisive role. The J-10C is equipped with advanced jamming pods and defensive avionics, which, according to early analysis, may have blinded the Rafale's radar and IRSD systems in the critical moments of engagement. The result was clear: 5 kills with 0 Pakistani losses. And perhaps more importantly, a proof of concept for China's defense export model. The J-10C, which cost just around $40 million, stood toe-to-toe with a Rafale priced at over $240 million. This wasn't just about air superiority. It was about redefining what value for money looks like in modern warfare. The consequences of this engagement ripple far beyond the skies of Kashmir. For the first time, Chinese combat systems proved themselves superior in a real, high-stakes military confrontation. The result? A profound shift in perception, not just in South Asia, but across the global defense landscape. Let's start with China. This clash was more than a sales pitch. It was a live-fire demo of Beijing's growing defense ecosystem. And it worked. The success of the J-10C and PL-15 combo is already attracting renewed interest from potential buyers in the Middle East, Africa, and Latin America, where cost-effective alternatives to US and European jets are in high demand. The value proposition is clear: lower cost, battlefield-tested, and system-integrated. For Pakistan, this was validation. Its deepening defense ties with China, long criticized by analysts as overly dependent, suddenly look smart, especially compared to India's patchwork arsenal of Western, Russian, and indigenous systems that struggle to operate seamlessly. The ability to deploy a unified, interoperable system gave Pakistan a serious edge and likely changed its air doctrine going forward. Now for India. The loss of Rafales in actual combat, especially if confirmed, would be a strategic embarrassment. India has only 36 Rafales in total, and their procurement was already mired in corruption allegations and cost overruns. Calls are now growing within India's defense circles to reconsider the planned purchase of 26 more Rafales for its navy. If the jet is seen as vulnerable, that entire deal could collapse, putting a dent in France's global defense exports. And then there's Europe. The Rafales' perceived invincibility, particularly in dogfight scenarios, has been a major selling point. That reputation now stands challenged. Combined with previous losses of MiG-29S and Su-30S, this clash could drive countries like Saudi Arabia, Iran, and even Argentina to lean more heavily toward the Chinese defense ecosystem. In doing so, they gain not just weapons but an adaptable, scalable system tailored for modern war. More than anything, the May 6th clash signals a deeper trend: the end of Western monopoly on aerial dominance. Countries are watching, budgets are shifting, and a new player, not just in hardware, but in strategic doctrine, is rising fast. This wasn't just a clash between two rivals. It was a live demonstration that China's combat systems are no longer theoretical threats but battlefield realities. The J-10C's performance, alongside the PL-15 and an integrated command network, didn't just counter India's offensive, it exposed the vulnerabilities of Western-backed air forces operating with mixed fleets. The balance of air power is shifting from branded prestige to integrated precision. And as nations around the world reassess their military strategies, one message is clear: the skies are no longer the West's uncontested domain. A new contender has arrived, and it just proved it can win. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on space exploration and scientific discoveries, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Also, you can visit our website, spaceinews.com. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.